yeah, I think probably here's a good option for the time being. I don't want to wait in too long to settle. Simply because the fact that if you take too long, you're going to get further and further behind because you're not able to do things. I do want to get that goodie hut, I think, next turn. So we'll probably go for that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to move around this way. I'm just trying to see what I can find. Okay, so we'll probably settle here and then we'll move over to that one, so that's fine. You're going to settle you down, buddo. So let's found the city. So this is named Te Hokingana Nua Kupe. Again, if I'm butchering names, I apologise. But I know one thing you can do, and this is one thing I always love doing. If you have got, you can change city names, which is a big one. I believe there's an edit option somewhere. I think it is that you can change stuff. Yeah. So if you do want me to change names of anyone, or you have a names that you want me to use instead of the more complicated ones to actually use, then please by all means leave in the comments below. It'd be absolutely fantastic if you come up with some city names for me. Okay, so we are now in a... So what do we get here? So it's asking me to go for a settler straight away, which is going to take 14 turns. We do get a builder straight away, which is fantastic. So it means we can do some improvements really early on, which is nice. And I am probably going to go for the husbandry, I think, straight away, because we do have some stuff that require husbandry around us. We don't have any farms or anything, so that requires... All of them require animal husbandry. Yeah, so I think that's the next upgrade we're going to go for. I think we'll go for a settler, just because I think it's a good option to get, maybe. Usually I like to go for a scout, just so I can scout more. Maybe that might be a good idea. Yeah, we'll go for a scout, and then we'll get a settler not long afterwards. I don't want to move around too much just yet. We can do fishing straight away, though, which is very good. So we do get... What do we get for improving that? Because it is a luxury, so we guess we get the... What do we get? So we get gold, science, production, and food from that. But if we improve it, I think we get some more food. So I can move there. And what does this do? Obviously, it gives +2 food, and we also get the housing bonus. So that's good. That's used one of my builder's uses, so I've still got another 2 more, I think it is. Which is fine. You've got to wait till next turn before I can move anything else, but that's fine. Okay, so we're going to come onto land. And we're going to move this way, and we're going to go towards getting that hut. The builder can't really do anything else just yet within the tiles, so we're just going to have to put them on to... We're going to put them in here and leave them on skip turn for the time being. Early on in the game, it's quite quick, generally. Which is kind of nice. Oh, we do have farms up here, so another city would actually be useful up this direction, which is kind of nice. We have expanded quite a lot, so let's just have a look what my city is doing right now. You can actually tell it where you want it to expand to, usually. So you can kind of go, I want you to be on production or expansion. It will tell me, let's have a look here. City, what are you doing? So manage citizens, so it's trying to say it wants to grow there. Which I think is fine. Yeah, we do want the animal husbandry at one point. We can get there and use it, which is nice. So we'll have some nice expansion capabilities with all the stuffs, which is kind of nice. Again, you can just go to sleep for now until I can use you. So we'll get the hut, and then we'll start moving. Oh, there's apparently some barbarians nearby. Oh, so there's probably a barbarian camp down here, so we'll have to keep that in mind. Oh, we got a boost to early empire. Nice. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move down and start expanding out. So we'll move to this tile, and then we're going to move this off way. And I just need to find some more areas to expand to, which is kind of nice. We've got some era score for that. Got to be careful of the scout. He's probably going to run off back to the barbarian now. Yeah.
No man ever wetted clay.
Hey, pottery.
As if there would be bricks by chance and fortune.
So we get a bonus for harvesting bonus resources, which is fine. Oh, we've actually got the scout now, so I might use the scout to expand. Makes probably a bit more sense. I'll use the warrior to come back and defend. Because I've got to deal with probably that barbarian before long now. So the scout can go out and have a look a bit more in the oceans, which is fine. I am going to go for animal husbandry because it's very important. It's going to be 6 turns, but once we get it, we can get the improvements on the elephants. But I'm going to go for the ones that give food. So we'll get the cattle and the sheep, I think. And then we'll go for the amenities when we need them. Which is kind of nice. What are we going to build here? So we've got the... We could go for the granary, get the extra food, and get the housing. I think we're all right for housing for now. We've got 2 out of 7. I think I'm going to go for a settler and just get that produced so we can kind of settle up here. I think that's a very important one to get. I'm going to have a look at... maybe it might not be a good idea getting a settler. You know what? I will get a slinger first. So have a look at the queue option here. So I want to get the slinger first. Yeah, get the slinger first, go for the settler second. And I think that's probably a better option to go for. Because if I'm going to deal with barbarians, I do want to get the bonus on archers. If it's not changed, that is. Because I remember in the tech tree, there was a bonus. Yeah, kill a unit with a slinger. So you get the kind of bonus. If you can find a natural wonder, that'd be great. Then that's farm resource, which is irrigation. But there isn't a farm I can use. I think... Yeah, I think farmer resource... Oh, maybe it might have been boosted. Yeah, it has. Oh, no, it hasn't yet. I guess it fills up solid when you do it. So we haven't got the boost yet. But I think the only farming ones we can get are like these. So the wheat bonus and stuff. That count as farming. Whereas anything like animal husbandry and that are slightly different. Okay, so we're going to keep moving down. I'm going to keep expanding you out somewhere. The good thing with Scout on the ocean, I can actually move a lot quicker, which is kind of nice. Builder can't do anything yet, so just... the thing is, you get given a builder early on, but there's not very much you can do with a builder if you don't have the tiles to be able to produce it. So if I had farms near me, I'd be able to just build them all up. So I'm not using my bonus builder.
Best,
hey, Code of Law.
The noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst.
So with your people infused to try Code of Law, government and social policy changes are free for this turn. Okay, so we can go for barbarians. Double units for recon units or golden faith. So we can have one of each, which is nice. I'm going to go for urban planning because I want the production. And I'm also going to go for the recon for the time being because I do want my scout to get better as he scouts. And at the moment, I think that's a good thing to go for. And then I can use my barbarians to... my warriors to kind of look for the barbarians here. Okay, so we can go for foreign trade, which gives us access to traders and allows us to trade routes, or we can go up the craftsman's route, which gives us production towards builders, and Asian clear actual units, which is more like the military side of it. Oh, that's the cards that we get, isn't it? Yeah. So this gives... So it opens up to military tradition and state workforce. Well, this one's more the mysticism, so it's like faith type. So we'll go for foreign trade because we've got the boost on it. I think it's... Because otherwise it's 23 or 14, so we'll go for that one. We'll see what we get to. And then we'll try and see where we can get to around here. I want to try and see... What's that? There's another... I think that's more land there, which is good. Okay, we found the scout. So we're going to hit him. We haven't got my slinger yet, which is a bit of a shame. I want to kill a barbarian unit with a scout. Okay, so we've got a barbarian tribe here. I'm not sure what these mean, so... Treat with the Sea Ghost Clan. Okay. So, conversion... 50 plus turns. You can bribe them. So, prevent them from attacking you for 20 turns. The clan will give you 8 points towards city-state conversion. Or you can give them... Are they what, mercenaries? Yeah, so you can kind of like mercenary a unit out of them. Or you can spend gold to encourage the city to attack another civilization city-state. So it's like, gets more and more expensive, I guess. So you can hire, bribe, or incite and tell them, oh, go after this person instead. So that's nice. And eventually I think you convert them into a city-state, I guess. Yeah. So civilize them in a way, from being barbarians. Oh, that... Ouch. That hurt. Ugh. Don't attack me. I've not done anything. Okay, so we're going to move up this way. There is actually land here, which is good. Although I do want to make sure I check up there. It's like island hopping away. Okay, so you've backed off a little bit, but I can't attack you this turn, which is a bit of a shame. So we'll just fortify to heal. Oh, you've actually moved up there, but we haven't got... Oh, yeah, 2 turns. That's fine. So we can move this out of the way now and try and go for animal husbandry next turn. So we'll get him on that tile ready to go. So got the slinger now, which is great. So we'll move them down. You can jump on there, and then we'll just sit and wait for a turn. Okay, let's move into the tile and see what we've got. So we've got them there. We've got the warriors there. So I expect them to be barbarian camp down here. The only thing I'm worried about with barbarian camps is when they're on the coast. It makes it a bit more difficult to do anything. Okay, so I'm going to fling round, and I want to see what's up here. There is copper here, which is a good resource to have, so it might be an idea to settle. There is a river, but there is desert as well. Ideally, here looks good. Got some incense and luxuries.
I am fond of
Okay.
pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equals.
That's nice. I like that. Probably because sometimes we can be pigs. So we'll get the production, which is nice. And then I'll go for getting my final build on the cows over here and get the milk and stuff like that, so which would be kind of nice. So we'll move that way. They've moved up, so we'll kind of move into here. We'll kind of give a tap onto him. Let's give it a little damage there. Give 23, get some XP. Okay, so let's get the research going off. We haven't got the bonus for archery yet. We haven't found a wonder, and we haven't mined a we haven't really done anything. I guess we go for mining. It does give us access to getting copper. If we look at the tree here, I mean, mining is important to a standpoint for what you can do. I'm just trying to think. Writing's a good one, but you need to beat another civ to get that. I get mining just because it's 5 turns, and we'll kind of go from there. Kind of go around this way and see what we've got. So it looks like it's just open water here. I think I'm going to scoot round this direction and see what we've got. So we know there's island up here, land. Probably will be land down here as well. So we've got tech boost to horseback riding somehow. I guess we got it from the husbandry thing, which is kind of nice. Okay, so they've just run into me. Oh, ouch. So I'm just going to use a slinger just to kind of hit them. I'm going to pull off with this guy and fortify. Going to keep coming around this way. See what we've got. Okay, so there's nothing up here yet. Get the builder to come out and come back to land, which is fine. He's probably going to fling himself maybe at the warrior. I'm going to have to pull him off. I do just want to kill one unit, and then I can pull off. Ooh, quite strong, you. Let's move there, move you here. I didn't kill him, which is a bit frustrating, that one. Let's get into here. Let's get the production up. There we go. So we actually do get the Civ bonus, which is nice. I think I might lose a sling unit, to be honest, if I get hit twice. Okay, so we've got some more land up here, which is good. So if I expand this way with another city, probably like here, maybe on these higher points, we can actually use it as a gate-through post, because we've got a canal here, which is kind of funny when you look at it. It looks quite modern, doesn't it, for a Maori tribe, but I'm not going to complain when we're in, what was it, 3000 BC, and we've got what looks like concrete walls. But, you know, it is what it is. Oh, that's disappointing. We're going to have to run back for now. I lost that slinger, which not good. We'll fortify into healing. I should have known that was going to happen, to be honest. I maybe overexposed him a little bit too much. Okay, so we've got a little bit of land here, but we've got some more, so that's fine. Ugh, that was a waste of production. Okay, so we're just going to go into here. We're just going to have to heal, I think, in the town. Okay, let's keep exploring. We've got some more land here. Okay,
When you find
he's
yourself
backed off.
in a
That's fine. So mining's done. We haven't got the slinger. Oh, we did get it. Oh, because he ran into the slinger, didn't he, and died. So that's good. So we can get the archer upgrade now. So I'm going to go for that early on because I think I'm going to need it just to be able to take some units out. So actually, that slinger didn't die in vain. We've got another goody hut over there. So actually, there's an island there. That probably may be a good one to settle on as well. I'm trying to think how far. I think it's 4 tiles you get the expansion of units. So I'm going to come down here because I want to see what's... Oh, actually, this looks quite good. We've got fresh water. Got farmland. So if we settle light here... And we also have the mountain tile, which is good. So that would give... I think, is that mountain? Yeah, desert mountain. But it does, I think, give what you would call a bonus towards science. So a science camp would be quite good there. Okay, we'll see what he does. He can't go anywhere, so look enough, because they aren't sailing yet, it does mean that we get the access to the extra little bit. I do want to try and see if I can find a civ if helpful, but... it's asked me to do another settler again. I think I'm going to go for a warrior might be useful here, or a galley, just to try and tack on some of the units. One's ranged, one's... Yes, the quadrine's the range unit, the galley's the melee unit, but it's good for scouting. Let's have a look here. Do I go for get the food and house? How are we on house? We're all right, actually. Oh, I didn't want to click that. Oops. Yeah, we're all right for now. I think what I want to do is get another warrior first, and then move that up into the queue system, and then get a granary after, and deal with that way. I mean, we've got quite a bit of money for now. So it's saying we can settle, so that's at risk of flood when sea rises, but we can actually settle there, or there. I do want to be further enough away, so I think up to this point is probably a good one. It's got few luxury resources nearby. It's got no fresh water, and it's got no new resources nearby once you settle. Here would give us, it's nearest city, which is nice, but it's too close, so I think you'd be kind of like fighting over tiles. Because I think that's it, it's about a 3 tile difference, so if you go 3, it'll be to there. Ideally, I think, like I said, you want a 3 tile gap. They're at risk of flooding at some point. There's a volcano up there, so we know there's a volcano nearby. That seems like a decent island, if we can kind of settle in the woodlands, but I think for time being, I think there's just going to have to do. We get access to the wheat, we also get access to the deer, and then we also eventually get access to crabs, which kind of will take a bit of time, but I think it's just a staging off point. And it's the idea sometimes of the production that you want. Okay, so we got promotion available, which is good. I'm going to head off back this way. I want to see what's further north here. Alright, let's keep going this way. So we're going to settle on this tile. It would give us actually a throughput here for some reason, but, you know, it's better than nothing, I guess. The only downside is with these archipelagos, you don't have the you don't have the space to expand. So we've got production towards ACL year units, or we've got gold from traders, which we haven't got any at the moment, so we can just leave policies where they are. So we'll go for a new civic. We can get early empire, which has been boosted, which would give us reduced cost of settlers there we go. So let's get that. Definitely get that one. He's ran off, so that's fine. We can actually get promotion, which is good. So we can get combat strength or defense. Let's get battle cry. Let get him up there, and we can take him back down again once we get the other warrior. Let's move up one more here. Let's have a look this direction. Okay, so we found a city-state right next to a volcano. Ouch. Which is nice. Am I the first one to meet them? Did I get a bonus for that? Hold on. Yeah, so I'm not the first one to meet them because I didn't get the usually when you meet them. Oh no, I am the first. Okay. So I get culture to my capital. So yeah, you get a bonus when you meet them for the first time. which is kind of nice. So we've got a one envoy. We've got a new city-state, yep. We've met a representation of the, yep. And increased trade rate. So we can actually do trade now, which is nice. Which I think is very important. Okay, so I'm going to settle here. Because I think this is the only thing we can do. So, or Pango, which is fine. Oh, he's actually come back, so we'll just attack him and kill him. How are we doing on XP now? Where's the XP? Oh, it's down here. Look at that. So we need 45 to get to the next level. Okay, you're done. I think for the first thing I want to get you to do is build me a granite would give me the housing. But I think a builder would give me the access to get the amenities. So let's just go get a builder. It's going to take 10 turns, but I think that's fine for the time being. It's going to keep expanding round here. I thought this might have been a good place to settle, but I think this island might be a bit better. Not found a one that's quite... Oh. Let's run away from that guy. Okay, we found a CAD. So another city-state. So we'll say he's on a big island there. Has he met anyone? Let's have a look here. No. So, yeah, we've got... That's fine. So we've actually got 2 civs, city-states we've found. And we're going to move down with 2 of these now. We'll get archery next turn, so I can actually start producing. We also got the Temple of Artemis, which gives a lot of food, which is probably a big one. And we get the amenities. So it might be actually not too bad to get that at some point.
May the forces of evil become confused while you're...
So we got the archery bonus. Okay, so we can go for early horseback riding, but we don't have horses, so it seems pointless getting that one. We can actually find iron, which it means it will reveal it on the map. I do think we might want to go for astrology, see if we can get that wonder, the faith, because they can be really good. And I think at the moment I'm not going to be using the science. It is important, but I think, yeah, we'll go for the astrology and see if we can actually find a wonder while we're still scouting around, because it's, I think it is important down here. Okay, so I might want to just jump onto land and just go through, see what I can find on the land at the moment. Okay, let's see if we can draw him in. He is sat right there, which is a bit awkward. Okay, we'll do one hit on him. If he hits me, I'll run back and then throw the other unit in. Because he's just in an awkward spot at the moment, so that's fine.
It was a fantastic landscape. For all around were
Wonder.
rocks of the weirdest
Mount
forms standing in
Rory
apparently impossible positions. Some placed on or next to others in ways that seemed to defy every law of gravity.
Okay. Lovely. So I got the astrology bonus that I wanted. Fantastic. So this gives a lot of faith by the looks of it, and the science. So I definitely do want a settlement around here. So I'm going to expand this area out some more. We've also got the natural era score, which is fine. I'm not sure when the era actually ends.